Hey everyone, we are going to go buy some silver bullets and go commemorate the 2001 Daytona 500, the passing of a legend in turn 4 as everyone else passed, went underneath them. Yeah, the legend just died, man, right there, man. It was shot down by a silver bullet. So we're going to commemorate Sterling Marlin's great accomplishment there, his great feat in turn 4 to Daytona 500. Turn 3 or 4, I'm too drunk to even remember, but
what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
The definition of the word psychopath is someone who is very untruthful, irresponsible, attention-seeking, has very poor judgment, and failure to learn from mistakes, or at the very least own up to them. Jason Jacoby is literally the best example I can give of someone who's a complete psychopath. Today we'll be reacting to the very infamous Jason Jacoby saga. I know typical viewers on my channel didn't expect to see this video, and I know it's very different from what I typically upload on my channel, but I cannot pass on the opportunity to poke fun at Jason Jacoby's crappy YouTube channel. I don't typically like to make fun of people, however Jason Jacoby is a rare exception. I'll advise some viewer discretion because what I'm about to react to is extremely cancerous. With that being said, if you want to know the full story about how horrible of a person Jason Jacoby is, I would highly recommend checking the links in the description below before watching my video, as Black Flags Matter did a very good job at revealing the truth about this abomination. With that brief introduction out of the way, it's time to react to a few of the notable 200+ rants Jason Jacoby has posted onto his crappy YouTube channel during the span of a single month. Let's begin. The first Jason Jacoby rant I will react to is the one where he claims he has exposed NASCAR.
Hey friends, I hope y'all are doing well. My name is Jason Jacoby. I hope to meet you at a racetrack one day where I can give you free gallons of water, free hugs, free fruits, free vegetables, instead of stealing money from you for buying alcohol. These drivers are selfish. They hide in their motorhomes. They whine and cry about first world problems, ignoring the tragedies that people are suffering every day, like being homeless. There are so much worse things in life than losing a NASCAR race, and you need to call it what it is. It's trash car. So friends, you can find the truth about Dale Jr. sharing another man's wife, as well as what I've been trying to do, but I've been shut out of the sport by selfish people who love to slander, lie, gossip, and they are a host of other things that are improper. So if you have a heart for truth, if you believe in God, spread the word of bringing truth to NASCAR, which is asking God for righteousness. Don't be a hypocrite like Joe Gibbs, who's building a monetary team with foul-mouthed drivers like Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch. No, you need to do what's right. Go to my website if you'd like some insight to truth, hidden secrets you may not have known about these idolized NASCAR drivers, sharing their lives behind the scenes, the cussing, the gossip, everything you shouldn't be doing if you're a real leader.
I find it very ironic how Jason Jacoby claims that NASCAR drivers are babies that whine and complain over quote-unquote trash car. Yet Jason himself literally made over 200 of these pointless rants over the span of less than a month doing the exact same thing. What even is Jason Jacoby trying to expose? What does homelessness have anything to do with quote-unquote exposing NASCAR? I lose so many freaking brain cells trying to understand what Jason Jacoby is trying to expose to me about NASCAR. Also, it's very clear that anyone besides Jason Jacoby himself knows that you're the one who's slandering and telling lies, judging by the countless amount of rants you've made of the members in the NASCAR community who have exposed the truth about you, and you should just take the L and get off the internet. The next rant I'll react to is the one where he claimed to know the truth about Dale Earnhardt.
Hey everyone, do you know why Dale Earnhardt was called the Intimidator? It's because he was too intimidated to take off the sunglasses you bought for him and look you in the eyes. Instead, he would cry about losing a race and then try to kill some people on the track, like you could actually get away with that on the road. So again, these NASCAR people are backwards, they're completely left. And again, its name is not NASCAR, it's trash car, complete trash car. Unless they're serving the people of the world, those in need, and the fans who have paid their bills, it is a worthless wreck. And I will just sit back and drink of water as it continually crashes. Ha ha ha.
First off, this video is extremely disrespectful to Dale Earnhardt and the entire NASCAR community. And NASCAR is already serving the people in this world by providing some good entertainment for us and also giving companies and brands an opportunity to grow if they choose to sponsor a race car. The only person who is a worthless wreck is Jason Jacoby, and I will sit back and drink water as I react to more of Jason Jacoby's crappy videos. Ha ha ha. Also, I forgot to mention the fact that Jason Jacoby literally owns a flip phone in 2022 based on that very recognizable 2005 camera quality. The next rant I'll react to is the one where Jason Jacoby claims Kevin Harvick was killed in Mooresville, North Carolina.
Hey friends, so I've made mention of this many times in previous videos. Kevin Harvick is a millionaire fighting over a fake point system. I'm sorry that getting a race win is not enough for him to be living a luxurious lifestyle, yet he'll still feed you complaints while there are people starving, suffering from malnutrition. Like, this guy is so dumb that he believes in an invisible point system and he gets mad about it. They don't appreciate the stage that they were given. It's time they just be turned over and retired. Man, what a shame. And I don't blame anyone for turning off the TV and being disgusted at how Kevin Harvick acts and behaves.
You're the one who has pointlessly complained more than an entire month than all these quote-unquote trash car drivers in their entire lifetime. Also, where's the part about you telling us how Kevin Harvick died? A quick Google search tells me otherwise. Why not spend the time you wasted making hundreds of these pointless rants and actually help the people in need you keep bringing up? I genuinely wonder how many hours a day Jason Jacoby spends in his room making these garbage tier videos, and how he has the motivation to keep making this garbage content when he keeps getting ratioed so hard. Like, look at his like to dislike count. Like, I know that YouTube removed likes and dislikes and stuff. I have this program that allows me to see dislikes, and yeah, he's still getting ratioed pretty hard. The next rant on my list to react to is how Darren Gilliam, aka Black Flags Matter, blackens Betty White. What? What the f— I have officially lost all my brain cells after reading that.
Hey everyone, so I don't like birthday parties at all. Like, why are you celebrating someone? Just another day on the calendar. Stupid fake stuff like Christmas and Easter and all this stuff. Fake holidays. Anyway, just wanted to accuse Darren Gilliam of killing Betty White because Betty White was supposed to turn 100 and they were supposed to celebrate her birthday, but she didn't make it. God pulled the plug on her, and it's Darren's fault because he probably made this video slandering her, which caused her to die before she turned 100. So, good job, Darren Gilliam.
The next rant on my list to react to is Jason Jacoby making fun of the death of Martha Earnhart.
Hey friends, it brings me great joy to bury a thief on Christmas, a pagan holiday day. You know, you can look at the link in the description. I've been telling Dale the waters are going to get deeper because you're following a lie. You're stealing money from drunk people. You celebrate fake holidays like Christmas, Halloween, New Year's, Valentine's Day, Easter. I mean, even Memorial Day and your birthdays aren't worth celebrating. Like, seriously. I told you, Dale, go back to the videos before December 25th. And I also put a curse on all the Christmas keepers because that is a lie, a fake holiday where rich people give money to their kids on one day when you should give to those in need whenever they need it, not just save it for one day. So I'm very glad Lady Martha Earnhart has died because you have stolen from drunk people for so long. I mean, I care that I've been made fun of, mercilessly picked on when trying to help others, but it's not about me. It's about the millions of people you neglect daily, stealing other people's money to put your worthless name on their t-shirt, and then just buy more stuff on eBay, worthless stuff on eBay to build a worthless tower. So yeah, I hope you and Mike Davis and Matthew and enjoy having your dude ranch exposed, where you shared Amy Ryman, which is another man's wife, shared her with black guys. So you deserve everything that's coming, as far as, you know, being judged for the sins of your family. Your whole family has just stolen, been a horrible example to an audience, drunk rebels, and it's time that everyone rebels against your stupidity, your drunk driving, Boomhauer. Like, seriously, you know, the days of wishing well for you are long gone. Just completely in the dumps with Trash Car. Man, I was trying to help people and you just made fun of me. So, yeah, making fun of an innocent person is a big deal. And so Trash Car is in the dump where it belongs, because you don't help someone who wants to help others.
The next rant I'll react to is Jason Jacoby wanting to bring racism back to NASCAR. That has to be literally the dumbest statement I have ever seen and read in my life.
Hey everyone, I would like to welcome racists back to NASCAR. You got gay sex going on behind the scenes. You got wife sharing going on behind the scenes. You got all sorts of alcohol, fast food, diabetes causing products, Coca-Cola. Man, I just want you to be perfect. You allow everything else in there. Just allow racists back, man. Bring the rebel flags back. You got every other sin in there. Why not just let the redneck racists back, man? We gotta want everyone. We want every single person in Trash Car.
Jason, man, you're the one who's being very stereotypical and racist in this rant. I have already lost all my brain cells reacting to all this crap. That is a freaking miracle I have not gone to a stroke right now. Also, I'd like to point out that one guy in the comments sections named quote-unquote George Milton for being the only quote-unquote person making a comment defending Jason Jacoby, and I put those words in quotations because it's clearly an alt made by Jason Jacoby himself, judging by the ratio and quote-unquote George Milton's YouTube profile. And the final rant I'll react to is how Jason Jacoby claims Darren Gilliam allegedly murdered John West Townley.
Good morning, friends. Hope y'all are doing great. It is 3:58 a.m. 5 plus 8 is 13. 3:13. That's a significant number to me. When Dust and I were talking, we multiple times mentioned 313 Stonewall or something like that. Anyway, racing, even though materially there's a lot, it's a sport of hurting people. Many people are broken. So this is the point I'm going to get across. Darren Gilliam, you contributed to John West Townley's death, whether you know it or not. See, I was slandered in the school system by teachers and students, physically bullied in school. I was racing in Dale Juniors League. Harrison Weidlitz and Kevin King were amongst the top, probably the top two slanderers. Brad Davies, there are a lot of horrible people on there. So a few days after my spiritual murder occurred at the age of 17 in May, I was going to the after prom, and I did not really like prom at all. I was not about that life. What happened was one of my friends from work, I worked at a fast food, junk food place, Chick-fil-A, and they've got kale, I've heard, so that's good. I worked there, and one of my friends was a cheerleader from a different school, and she invited me to prom, and I had nothing against her. I was just in a very deep, dark place for what had been done to me. So she invited me, we went, and at the after prom, like after the actual prom, I met John West Townley, and we talked for about 45 minutes. Of course, I'm connected to racing. I knew who he is or was, and in fact, one of my family members used to date one of the co-founders of Zaxby's, so it's all in the family, connected. Well, John gave me his phone number on my flip phone I had back then too, a little Motorola Razr, and I was supposed to call him, but there was so much damage done to me in both the offline and online worlds I didn't have the strength to call him. Never did. And I was supposed to teach him about sim racing and make him faster. Well, literally, I had been murdered by the people who were supposed to help me. Like, we're all supposed to help each other. And then never was able to reach out to John and never spoke with him again. He was very nice to me. But according to you, he's a NASCAR bust because you're like a NASCAR fan and a NASCAR head of sport. Just going to bash people. That's all you do. So this one's dedicated to Dale, Dillner, Davis, and Darian, the chicken man of NASCAR. The chicken man. Literally, stupid cowards who are going to kill people, mercilessly slander them, which slander means murder, Darren Gilliam. So I hope your mom is proud for contributing to the death of John West Townley, because you have no idea how much your evil lies and slander hurt people, including myself. God bless only the good people, because there's a lot of bad people.
Ah yes, Darren Gilliam, aka Black Flags Matter, was totally the guy that murdered John West Townley. Imagine how stupid you would look if you showed that to the police right now. Black Flags Matter making a NASCAR bus video about John West Townley based on his driving ability obviously did not contribute to his unfortunate death. Someone should seriously consider taking Jason Jacoby to some science lab and have scientists examine what thoughts go in someone's head if they're as mentally insane as Jason Jacoby. Jason Jacoby has literally made hundreds of these pointless rants, basically repeating the same garbage of him non-stop complaining and slandering anyone who tries to reveal the truth about him, with his bogus lies, making fun and stereotyping people who watch quote-unquote Trash Car, and how Trash Car has drivers who complain about made-up points, making these dumb claims about how wearing a shirt that represents another human, such as NASCAR merch, is considered bad and idolism, claiming to be Christian, and he's obviously not, making fun of dead people. You hopefully get the point. There are hundreds more of these Jason Jacoby rants I could react to, but they're basically the same thing repeated over and over again, and you all probably get the point about why Jason Jacoby is a complete psychopath. I've saved the best for last, and I just cannot stop laughing about how hard Dave Moody destroyed Jason Jacoby when he somehow managed to get on his podcast.
So, what would you like to see them do that they're not doing now?
Well, I would like to see them speak kindly to the audience, give a lot more time to the people watching, speak a better message. Like I said, I've been involved in the sport for 20 years. And I used to eat the standard NASCAR diet of Coca-Cola and fast food. And when I stopped doing that, I became a lot healthier. So again, a message of health is very important.
Again, Jason, you're off the track here, and that's fine. You can eat any way you want. Your diet can be anything you want. You can contribute to whatever charities you want. I'm more interested in talking about NASCAR. When you say you want them to speak more kindly, what does that mean?
Well, that means not complaining. You know, just Chase Elliott says it's tough. It's not tough to drive a race car. People have it a lot harder. It's a pointless propaganda. It's a made-up point system that they feel all sorts of pressure about. It's completely made up.
All right.
And you need to tell the truth.
Well, thank you, Jason. I'm going to point out before we say goodbye that it's a little ironic that you called today and have done little more than complain about other people complaining. Interesting, isn't it?
I hope you enjoy pushing pointless propaganda.
I do. I very much enjoy pushing pointless propaganda. There's no question about it. Austin, Nevada. Hello.
Hey, Dave.
Hey.
I don't understand why they took the rebel flag away, but they're allowing the gay pride flag. I love people, but I got a rebel flag outside my house, and it don't cause no harm. But
it doesn't.
I don't want to.
How many of your African American friends say it causes no harm?
I don't know, man.
Do you have any?
It's just that they allow the gay flag, but they don't allow the
wait a minute.
flag.
Wait. I know you want to skip right over that, but do you have any friends of color?
Oh yeah, I got a girlfriend. She's brown skinned. She don't mind because she knows I'm not a racist person.
Do you have any African American friends?
Yeah, I got plenty. Like I said, I got a girlfriend who's brown skinned.
How many of them have you asked about your Confederate flag?
I mean, they know I'm not a racist person.
How many of them have you asked about your Confederate flag?
I mean, I asked my girlfriend. She don't care.
Is the answer none?
She knows. I mean, she don't care, man.
The answer's none, isn't it? You haven't asked any of your African American friends whether they're wild about your Confederate flag or not.
Well, I mean, I like NASCAR because I just watch.
Am I right or am I wrong, Austin? And all I'm trying to do is find out whether you've done any research here. You said at the start that your flag doesn't bother anybody, doesn't harm anybody. And yet you've never asked any of your African American friends if it does bother them, make them uncomfortable, harm them in any way. So how do you know?
I mean, we went to Las Vegas a couple of years ago, one of my black friends, and we just drank a bunch of beer and watched them go around in circles. We didn't mind that. It was fun.
That wasn't my question. My question is, how do you know that your Confederate flag doesn't bother your African American friends if you've never asked?
Dave, this is Jason Jacoby. You should make it the church.
Okay. I think that Jason Jacoby just joined David in Maryland. I mean, I really hate to say that. And Jason is boy, we all learned a lot about Jason Jacoby yesterday. And unfortunately, he's a young man that, let's just say a lot of people think that he has some mental health issues. And I hope he gets those taken care of. I really hope he gets the help he deserves. But I think based on his contribution the last 2 days, he probably is not welcome here any longer.
It's so comical and satisfying seeing Dave Moody destroy Jason Jacoby. I start to question whether or not Jason Jacoby is even a real human being, considering how mentally broken he seems to appear, judging by what I've witnessed in his rants of him constantly repeating the same garbage over and over again. In the end, hopefully, Jason Jacoby will eventually figure out how much time he has truly wasted every day making these pointless rants and get the help he needs instead of waste time on his flip phone camera posting these garbage lies. I'm honestly shocked the legal system released Jason Jacoby from his crimes in the first place, and it just shows us still to this day how flawed the legal system is. It's also quite fascinating to see how big of a lost cause Jason Jacoby truly is right now, and witness just how mentally broken Jason really is. Keep in mind that Jason Jacoby isn't even allowed to be making YouTube videos slandering people and talking about his ex-girlfriend in the first place based on what his bond says. I hope you all enjoyed me reacting to the psychopath of a human being. Jason, if you're watching, get the help you deserve, pay your child support, and stop wasting everyone's time complaining about quote-unquote trash car and quote-unquote fake points and quote-unquote pointless propaganda, continuing to spread lies and slandering people like Black Lives Matter and Austin Ogonosky that reveal the truth about you. You're not fooling anyone with your lies and non-stop pointless complaining. Again, I apologize to anyone not expecting me to cover these hard topics in this video, since I normally make Roblox content. With that being said, what are your thoughts on Jason Jacoby? I think we can all mutually agree that he should be locked away in a padded cell for the next couple years before we even think about giving him another chance. I apologize for the recent lack of content on my channel lately because I need to study for school midterms and I actually have a life outside of YouTube and not waste time doing dozens of pointless rants every day, unlike Jason Jacoby. Also, let me know in the comment sections if you want me to make more of this style of video. Don't forget to like the video if you agree that Jason Jacoby is a psychopath and deserves to be locked away in a cell. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content, join the Discord. Thanks again for sticking around, and hopefully we can all breathe a little easier once this Jason Jacoby abomination is locked away for good.